my name is Marny Garcia. I'm currently in Salvador because I felt like it's a good place to find myself and to connect to people who are also like in a search of identity right now at this point of their lives. And so I think this is also what really inspired me about your documentary, was to see that Audre Lorde, who was African American, came to Germany and was able to connect with Black German women and help them in establishing and like finding their own identity, and also like finding and creating a home in their home countries, in their home where there was no home before. I think that is really what is really touching to me, especially at this point in my life, where I identify as where I am a Black German woman also, but I don't feel that sense of belonging in Germany. So in that sense, when I saw the movie yesterday for the first time, when I went home, I felt like, okay, things are maybe not as bad and there's hope to find a home and like to be able to create this community and to find people who think like me and who are going through the same struggle.
My name is Jess. I'm actually from São Paulo, Brazil, and I'm living here in Salvador. And I'm studying my Ph.D. Hope to get my Ph.D. here in Afro-German literature and Afro-Brazilian literature. I saw the movie the first time in 2014 in Germany, and it was really important for me and touching because I felt very alone there as a Black woman, a Brazilian, and so to get to know that Audre was there and what she did there with Black women was so important for me, for my survival there, and it moved me a lot in the sense of like in the area that I study literature, but I never felt that I could write also, especially poetry, and she inspired me a lot to write and to get to know more Black literature, because the examples that I had, I studied German philology at that time, and it was a little bit boring because I couldn't identify myself. And then through Audre and through the film, I met May Ayim, her work actually, and it was life-changing for me actually, because then I decided to use my German language knowledge and also to create an identity in German for me also, but also the film inspired me to study May Ayim, to translate her work here, and then from this inspiration I also translated the film into Portuguese, and with the help from two people here, from two friends of mine actually, Black and lesbians, we did the subtitles in Portuguese, and so now I'm very happy that everybody can see the movie here in Brazil. Yeah.
And can I say something?
Yeah.
I think what is also so, I'm not sure like if you actually realize like the role that you're playing, because when you were showing the movie yesterday, it was also like to see now with the subtitles there's a whole new group of people that has access to the movie, so I think the work that you have been doing and that you are doing, like spreading May Ayim's words, but also like spreading the movie here and like opening it up to the community is so much bigger than just showing a movie, because it really resonates with people, because it's this thing of finding an identity that so many Black women in the diaspora go through, so the reason why I can be here even though I wasn't born here is because we go through similar things, and so I think your work is so much more than just like translating. I think it's so important, and sometimes like when we were first going to visit Ika and Dagmar, I was sitting next to you in the car, like I was thinking, are you even aware like of the work that you're doing? I think it's so important, and I'm so impressed, like also that now all of a sudden there's people from who know May Ayim here and who can read it because of you, So I think yes, I'm just so thankful that because it's also through you that I got to see the movie, and like that got to meet Ika and Dagmar.
Yeah,
So
thank
yes.
you a lot. Thank you a lot.
Yeah.
That's the intention, and that's the feeling that moves me also, no? Because it moved me
Yes.
when I saw the movie and when I met May Ayim, because I had no idea that Afro-German, like I knew some Afro-Germans, but not as a group, as identity, like, and they didn't talk a lot about that. We were very afraid, so yeah, that's the inspiration, and that's what moves me.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Yeah. Cut.
Cut? Okay. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just grateful. I'm just really happy.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about thinking of showing the film in Den Haag, and
Yes.
where you're studying, and so
Well, yeah, so it was actually like when I was watching the film yesterday, and I thought about what Jazz's role about showing the movie here, and the resonance that it got, and then also seeing this group of women coming together in the movie and helping one another to find their identity and to grow together. That made me think about the community that I was a part of in the past 2 years. So in The Hague we built an Afro Student Association, and it's like consistently growing. And yes, I thought about how people would receive the movie there and what it could bring to the people there, to the black students there. So I hope that they also get to see it and also get to reflect on it.